Okay, so I have gotten part number one, I guess, you'll call it, of the cleaning project that I started. So I mean, it's too messy. There's no way anyone would remember what was over here, but you can see the two empty gray shelves there. They had my consignment inventory for a gal who bought out a dress barn, and it was around 600 items that we took on back December and January. We started listing it, and so that's where that was. And I have moved it. I don't want to make you dizzy here. I have moved it over here. So everything on consignment for anybody that I do consignment for is on these two shelves. So, what I had originally wanted to do is go through every item, like do the top shelf. Once it was edited, once it was cross posted, once I figured out why it wasn't selling, then I would put it up on the new space where it was going to go. And that's what my vision was to edit and then put in the new space. But I just have thousands of items in inventory, not only for other people but myself, and so it would take me months. And so I just decided, you can see the mess, that I did not want to wait months to get this cleaned up, because you can only do, even at best, even if you edit really well, 100 items a day and it's all you do for the entire day, that would only be the top three shelves, and then the rest of this would wait. And right now I'm not even a full-time reseller yet, so it would have literally taken me months. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going ahead and I'm putting everything where it will belong, and then as soon as I get time, I'll come back and I'll figure out why these dresses haven't sold. So some of it's sizing, like these are the smaller items that came out of the dress barn. So there's 8s and 10s, and actually up there are 0s, 2s, and 4s. But part of it, I'll see if I can show you this, I think is just the style of the dress too. I've checked already on these auctions. That's not going to do you any good. But anyway, it's kind of a blue jumper dress. Let me see if I can throw it up here. Sorry about the mess, but that's what we're having the video about. So anyway, this is like a jumper dress, and I've put school jumper, and I've done everything I can. The pictures for these were taken on mannequins, and they look very, very nice and professional. So it isn't my photos. I think it's just the style. So I want to go back and look at my listings again on this particular item, because you can see I've still got size 0, 2, 4, 6s. I only have 1 8 and 1 10, and then I do have some 14s. So it's not completely a size issue. It has to be something else. And then you can tell that a lot of items in here, there's room in the bags, but a lot of these are plus size items. That's an extra small there, so that might make sense why it's a little slower. But I do have bags where hardly... I was looking for that bag. But anyway, I have bags where, like this one, it's a 0 petite. And so I'm going to have to go in and edit my prices on Poshmark and eBay, or just wait. And my consignee, I guess she is willing to wait. She sees the checks coming and she's fine, and we sold a significant amount for her. But some of these should be selling. Like these here are 3Xs in DB Sunday, and that's not a bad brand. And so I have a lot of 3X skirts and things. And so definitely as soon as possible, once I dedicate some time to getting this all cleaned up, that's the kind of thing that has to be done with every single item in this garage. So to clean up a mess, as you know, sometimes you create a mess. So now I have this space over here. I'm going to start moving shelves, but I'm doing very detailed cleaning. You can tell that down in there, there's still some dust in there, but I hand washed all that. I'm going to Windex the windows. I really want this whole place to just be completely spotless. So I'm going to pick up where I left off. I'm going to go to bed so that I have the energy tomorrow. I'm going to switch these shelves against the wall and have double shelves. I'm going to do that because I won't need this space in between the shelves. If they're facing out, they can actually touch each other. And so I think... I'll find out, and I may change my mind, but I think I will actually gain some space there. by doing that. And plus half of these IKEA bags are empty, and I don't really plan on having the same system in the future. What I'm going to do is have shoes, coats, blankets, men's shirts, women's shirts, men's pants, women's pants, and then I will have tons of miscellaneous shelves, and on those I will have exact numbers on things. So I don't know if you can zoom in, but up there we have everything prepackaged, and so we have box number 14, and that is in the listing so that we know what it is. So I'm always going to have huge amounts of shelves with miscellaneous, but for all of these repeat things, like on all of these men's shirts and jackets, there's no reason to really number every single one, because I only have 50 men's shirts at any given time on hand because I sell so many different types of things. And so it's honestly quicker, and it takes up less space rather than prepackaging everything, just to put all the gray men's shirts together and all the the black shirts, and just I think I can get huge tubs of things all on one shelf and still be able to actually walk to it quicker. So I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna sleep in. I'm not going to set an alarm, and I'm gonna get up, and I hope to have this room done by I want to say 10 a.m. Because then I have all the other rooms to do. So I'm hoping this is the biggest room, I think, because this stuff has to be able to be found on demand. If it sells tomorrow, everything in here I have to know exactly where it is. All the other stuff, I do care about, all this unlisted inventory. But truth be told, if I lost something in there that I wanted to list for a while and I couldn't find it, that's fine. So that can go somewhere else. I'm hoping to still fit all the unlisted inventory in here. I don't really want it in my office. Once I put all these shelves up against the wall and turn them, and then once I condense all of these half empty IKEA bags, as you can see, it's just kind of half empty there, and there's some that only have 2 items in them. Once I do that, I think I will have a huge amount of space to put unlisted inventory. And over here too, you can see that I have quite a bit of space there. And I could stack boxes and mark them really well of unlisted inventory. Right now, I just don't have my listed inventory up on the shelves I need. So I'm going to go to bed. I know this makes no sense. It's hard to see the layout on just a video, but I just wanted to show you the actual detail that I'm going for with my inventory. I expect it all to look like that by 5 o'clock tomorrow when I quit for the day. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.